Trees for Climate's a DEFRA funded programme as part of the Nature Climate Fund. It's trying to meet the net zero commitments that the government has made, but it's also about biodiversity and increasing habitat and things like that.
I do love my nature and environmental things, and we started with somebody else and we'll find it quite difficult. We're sort of left to find all our own answers to all the questions, like the environmental questions and the searches and things like that, and Greenwood held our hand and guided us through the system, so it was made so easy for us.
It's not bureaucratic, it's a simple single landowner document, and we hold their hand all the way through the process, from design through to implementation.
Have you been talking with any other farmers about the weather and changing of plans?
There's only two subjects any farmer ever talks about, and that's the weather and prices. And
we will go and have that first meeting with them. One of the team will go out and talk to them about their objectives, what they want to achieve. And what they get is the experience and knowledge and the contact there from an existing team. Greenwood Community Forest has been around since 1995, and there's always somebody there to support them with any of the questions they have.
It goes rock solid. Look at this one, Adrian. I think that's a hornbeam. It's doing really well.
That's brilliant, that is, isn't it?
So what the landowner gets from us is they get a capital grant to pay for the initial implementation of the scheme. They also get maintenance payments for the next 15 years. The scheme shouldn't really cost you anything at all.
When you are accepted on for the grant, the money was there, I didn't have to wait for it. First part of the grant covers the cost of the plants, and there's enough money there for the contractor to come and do it. If you want to do it yourself, you can do it yourself. There's not a problem with that, and then submit an invoice, but we found it easy to get a contractor because it's quite a big project. But also there's money available for the following years for what they call beating up, which is keeping an eye on how the plants are doing and if they need a little bit of TLC. So there is money for that as well.
So our scheme is very bespoke. We can do a whole range of different things, and some things that other funders can't do. So we, for example, will fund hedges. We also fund hedgerows with trees. We do orchard schemes, community orchards. We do agroforestry. We do small-scale schemes, large-scale schemes. Pretty much anything you can think about. If it's tree planting, we can fund it.
We gave up being dairy farmers after 20 years and we were looking to diversify into something.
So have you got, in this row, you've got a mixture of apples and walnuts, is that it?
Yeah, alternate apple, walnut, apple, walnut.
Alternate apples, right. I think that works really well.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I mean, we've got two crops in this field now. We've got trees and we've got beef growing here.
Yeah.
And the biodiversity is fantastic. This field is giving so much more now.
We've been wanting to do this for about 20 years, but how do we fund it? And that's where Greenwood have actually come in and helped.
What have you found the easiest about this whole process then?
The whole thing was relatively easy, yeah. Greenwood did a great job of doing all the paperwork, which meant that we didn't have to do a great deal of paperwork, really, did we?
And certainly doing the paperwork we find more difficult, looking at the permissions, that was taken out of our hands, which was brilliant.
The real beauty of that as well is that it gave us the scope to, we are farmers, we've been farmers for a long, long time, and we were able to use our knowledge of growing to design a system as to how to plant. And there was no constraints put on what we were going to do and how we were going to do it, which was fantastic.
Greenwood have been really easy to deal with.
I'd say if you're thinking about doing any kind of tree planting, if you've got Greenwood in your area, then I would definitely contact them. The support has been terrific.
We've taken out areas that we'd find very difficult and probably not productive to produce crops on anyway, but it's all about the wildlife and the habitat. That's the main reason for doing it, and leave a legacy for the future. So I've got grandchildren, hopefully they'll say, oh yeah, that granddad planted that wood there. Yeah, it's enhancing the environment.
Over 100 people have come through our scheme so far. My message to you is do it now. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Second best time is today. We can help you. The money's there. Let's crack on and try and solve the nature decline.